I don't think enough people know what questions to ask their accountant.
Yeah.
I think there is almost this lack of awareness or the preconceived idea again that an accountant will tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking of the relationship that I was going to say that we have with our accountant, but I have with our accountant.
Well, it was, she was your accountant,
She was
and
my
then
accountant,
I came on board.
But because that's what I find. It's like I'm quite a control freak when it comes to the numbers. So I'm always proactively engaging with our accountant. And I'm like, right, when's corporation tax due? How much are we looking like? Even though we haven't got a clue, it's like, what's the ballpark figure? What do we need to be putting away for it? When's the next VAT return due? What's that looking like? What can we do to reduce it? But it's been years of doing that, and I'm definitely that type of personality that almost likes to have that control that you were just referring to. But them still doing a lot of bulk of the work, I'm just aware of it. And I just think actually how many people have the confidence to ask those type of questions, and even the awareness to ask those questions.
Yeah, and also, are they allowed to ask? Because some
Wow,
accountants, and that's what I mean, like we go above and beyond with that, where I've found in the industry there is an assumption that business owners know everything, and when they're coming to you to use your services for accountancy and bookkeeping, they already know the basics, and that's far from the truth. They don't know the basics. So there's that mismatch in between where the accountant assumes that they know, so they won't tell them anything. They won't. That's there. They don't give any extra guidance or support. They'll do the tax returns and stuff, ask the questions that they need for the tax return, but in between, you know what you're doing. You've set up your business, you've set up your company, so you understand what you need to do. And actually, like we said earlier, you're starting the business out because you have a passion, you realise you can make money based on that passion, and you fall into it. You fall into being self-employed, and then it's like people are talking about limited companies, and you're like, hang on, I've only just come out of employment, just, what does that all mean? And even as self-employed, what do I need to do with HMRC? How do I set up an account online? What's a UTR number? What does that even mean?
Payments on account.
Yeah.
That bloody thing that gets people all the time.
Yeah. And there's so much, all different little bits like that you don't always know when you're starting out. And that's what I'm building something out at the moment to help with that, so that people do have somewhere to go to get that full guidance. So, like with our clients that do come on board with us, they will get a roadmap of when their deadlines are, and then they can't say that they've not had that guidance, basically. So like you say, for you to know that's great that you know where your deadlines are. But for us to give our clients that extra support, to give it to them initially, and then the reminders as well when VAT's coming up. Not waiting for you to tell us when your VAT return's done. We're your agent. We're working for you, so we will let you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, we can't submit things without your signature, without you confirming, but we'll try our best to make sure before that deadline we've got everything from you, and then it's down on you. If you don't sign it and it's not submitted, that's your fault, that's on you, but we'll do everything we can to make sure it's done before, and that you are given reminders before it's due.
And I think it's that openness is missing, isn't it, from what I can gather? Because if the accountants, a lot of them are feeling like, oh, well, I'm not going to encroach on their knowledge because they're the business owner and they know all this stuff. That's probably where they're coming from a lot of the time. It's not they don't want to do it, or they don't see it. It's like, oh, I'd be overstepping the mark. And then, for you to actually recognise that's a gap and go, there's something needs doing here. And it starts with openness and honesty about it, going like, how much do you know?
Yeah,
How much support do you need, and how much
Yeah.
support do you not need? You know, it's got to be a starting
Yeah,
point.
because
with
again,
it.
you've got to be a certain type of person to feel confident to ask the questions
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
said.
and go
yeah.
like, because when I started doing it, I was like, I don't know anything about this, so can I ask? Like, can you help me understand? Because I want to know. I don't want to do it, but I want to know.
Mm.
But again, like you say, there's so many people that
Have you
don't feel
have
seen.
you asked? So when you back to the time when you thought, can I ask, or what should I ask? Did you ask anything?
Yeah.
And what was the response that you got?
She was really good.
Okay.
She was like, "Oh my God, I love you." So I was like, "I'm in already."
That's good.